What's up, Saints fan? I need to turn that on. Get rid of that. I fucking win, Boozy. I fucking win. I mean, it's just a mess. It's like, I don't know if I'm, yeah. I don't know what to think, to be honest. It's like, because it's not even the, it's not even the final. You're thinking, we have to win this game to potentially get promoted. It's like, fuck, we have to win another game as well. Big game. I'm not a fan of the system, but if it wins, it wins. Oh yeah, got to treat like final, yeah. I mean, when it comes to these sort of games, just have to win, simple as that. Supposedly, alright. Alright. Let's not get too carried away here. I'm gonna mute that so I don't get fucking taken down.
A night when one team will go on to Wembley, and for one team their season will come to an end.
What do you think of the team? I would have preferred us to play our back four system. I think the 3-at-the-back system's good away from home because it allows us to be more defensively solid. With obviously 3 centre-backs, and then we can sort of try and play more fast and direct. But I think what let us down in the first leg was the lack of an extra player in midfield, or extra player up front. It felt like we'd pay, like say we wanted to switch to play, normally it'd go from maybe a full-back to a centre-back to a centre-back to a full-back. And then in the West Brom game it was full-back to centre-back to centre-back to centre-back to full-back. You know, it was like that extra pass and it slows it down too much. That was my problem. But I was fine with it in the way league because it's like, we just can't lose, right? We have to keep a clean sheet and we got that.
Not just a semi-final,
but I would have preferred playing a 4-at-the-back
to see a different game here tonight.
Well, I hope so. And, you know, Southampton invariably at home.
How many Saints?
Really amen. Play with great rotation. Loads of rhythm, and that was.
I think Manning's fine in that 3-at-back system, but I think when you're playing 4-at-the-back, he just gets exposed too much.
Have that kind of rhythm back tonight, and obviously they've got potent players. For West Brom, we know that Carlos Corberán can set up a team defensively. I'd expect them to still be set up in that ilk. The structure of the team will be good.
I mean, we know how this game's going to play out. We're going to have a lot of the ball. We're going to have about probably 65 to 70% possession. And West Brom are going to try and hit on the break. That is literally what's going to happen.
Whose gamble on youth a year ago failed to bear fruit in the mix for automatic promotion for much of the season. Now that road runs via Wembley.
Hopefully we have the link from midfield to attack in the first game. I mean, Brooks is playing, so he'll probably be that link. It is a bit concerning that there is no Che Adams or no sort of vocal point to attack. Like Adam Armstrong, as you all know, cannot play centrally. He can play potentially centrally in a 2, yes, because he can sort of drop off or drift wide and it's not that big of a deal, but if Brooks is playing up there with him, none of them are going to be able to hold the ball.
Southampton have been
What's up, Tim?
all week on the fitness of Che Adams, who missed Sunday's first leg, and it's bad news as he misses out once again tonight. But there are 2 changes from Sunday.
Let's do it. Amen.
Southampton revert to a back 4. The 2 changes see both Ryan Fraser and David Brooks come into the starting lineup. Flynn Downs
I expected Fraser to be playing like left wing back. Like, that makes it worse because Adam Armstrong cannot play centrally.
Adam Armstrong, the Saints have a player who has 21 goals to his name this season. As for Carlos Corberán, he makes 1 change from the side that started at the Hawthorns 5 days ago. Jed Wallace comes into the team to take the place of Brandon Thomas Asante, who drops down to the bench.
I thought Fraser's going to be playing left wing back or something. And we play the same system with Brooks and Adam Armstrong through the middle.
Brady Diangana has 7 goals and 8 assists this season, whilst Mikey Johnston has featured in every game since joining the club on loan from Celtic in the winter window. So a big night here at St Mary's. Everything on the line.
How many block shots for Armstrong? How many wants to take, really? I mean, Adam Armstrong's very good at just shooting from angles that don't exist and just getting blocked every time. Yeah, the atmosphere looks probably the best I've seen in a very long time.
Those decked in red and white have to play here tonight, carrying their team to a decisive day at Wembley. 2,000 fans have also travelled from the West Midlands and will shout themselves late into the night in defiance of what surrounds them on all sides. Do or die to go through it all again in just 9 days' time. There is nothing quite like
early goal plays, early 17 goals.
There is no richer prize
would be
in
nice.
world football than what one of these teams
smoke
will
everywhere,
walk
yeah.
at Wembley and fight for a week on Sunday. Kyle Bartley, we see there, Sam. How crucial will his role be in the team for West Brom this evening?
Yeah, I think him and Kipre have been exceptional this season. Kipre, I think, really unsung hero. But
I think the key is chances will be created. We will create good chances. It's just a matter of we have to take them. We can't have a Cardiff situation or a Middlesbrough situation where it's only 1-0 and we should be up 3 or 4. We have to be clinical. Because we can easily assume we're going to get 3 big chances. And if we don't get 3 big chances, West Brom have done a fucking job. Simple as that.
Really compact, and the structure of the side, although they lost a little bit going forward defensively, Southampton were really good at the Hawthorn. So let's hope for our sake both defences have an off night this evening.
It is now or never. The time for second chances is over. Lose tonight.
Why do teams still kneel?
Is over.
I mean, we don't kneel.
Crackling atmosphere inside St Mary's Stadium. Can Southampton take another step towards an instant return to the Premier League?
We're off. It's going pretty decent, Steve. I slipped like shit, though. I slipped so bad. I woke up probably like 20 times during the night. It was miserable. Nice early start. Nice win. Take the foul.
Yeah, that's not the best start. Nikoslu just a little bit sloppy in the first little pattern of play. And as we saw at Ellen Road, yeah, if Southampton start fast, they'll want to dictate proceedings even more than Leeds would have intended last night.
How about you, Steve?
In terms of possession, so they can be difficult to counteract when they start getting into their flow. West Brom will just want to have that early touch of the ball and make sure that Southampton don't completely dominate possession.
Well, the message
I mean, I'm going to be nervous like if we make it through as well, because I mean the player final is just even bigger again.
Says his team are at their strongest when they play with energy and aggression from the very first minute. And if that means that he has to take 5 players off the field and bring 5 more on to finish it off, that is
the second one, Bradley. Come on.
Sacrifice from his players here this evening to get that shot at the Premier League next Sunday. West Brom travel here with confidence and with an ambition of walking out against Leeds United in 9 days' time. These
oh my God, Flynn Downs. Oh my God. He's insane.
Moves it out to this near side to find David Brooks, one of the 2 changes to the Southampton team from the first leg. Here's Bednarek. And Walker Peters. I feel that his future.
Nice, Walker Peters. Walker Peters. Oh, it's blocked. Good start though. Very dominant start. Aribo.
Touch away from
nice Downs.
In the first leg for West Brom, their young player of the season.
Why are we playing Brooks? I mean, we don't really have any other wingers. So.
Russell Martin,
I mean, we're not going to play Sully or those.
Start a right back, but he's over on the left-hand side, and Jack Stevens, right back this evening, but already tucking into midfield. They like to invert one of the.
Where's it left back? It's probably because Jack Stevens isn't 100% comfortable at
really ball-playing centre half, can handle the football.
Left back, obviously more comfortable at right back.
Looks like he's going to make up that additional number in midfield.
Excited, scared and anxious of the occasion was what Russell Martin said yesterday. Reputations for managers can be built on nights like this. He wants his chance to manage at the top level. Comes here with other ideas. Forensic in his preparation.
I mean, Ross will have an impact, no doubt, he'll come off the bench, but I'm just a little bit worried with no sort of main physical focus through the middle up front. You know, with the Che Adams, some of those a little bit concerning.
I've seen that too often. 3 minutes in, fullback swapping over.
Just have to see how much Brooks will drift in, and then Adam Armstrong may drop into like a false 9.
Two very clever managers here this evening. And here is Walker Peters, who
Walker Peters back on the right side, so probably just
to have at your disposal because of that flexibility to pop up in so many positions.
Rotating through it.
There Walker Peters pops up as the night goes on. Southampton comfortable in possession. Here is Stevens.
Nice ball, Fraser. It's a good ball. They have no height in the box though, which is
making his way into the middle, as too is Brooks. Here's Downs. Such a crucial role in this Southampton team, Flynn Downs. The results show as well.
We're playing well. Yeah, it's been a good start.
Successful now. Jed Wallace, huge role for him.
But this is where West Brom are dangerous. They're well won.
Full of trickery, but just turning into trouble.
So on the transitions, we've got to be careful.
It's a shame for
Thoughts on the team?
West Brom.
Yeah. I mean, the only issue I'd probably have is that Adam Armstrong's playing centrally, and he's not been good at all this season centrally. But if Adams is injured and Ross Stewart isn't good enough to start, what's up, Matt?
Such a talismanic.
No hide in box needs 2 6'4" centre-backs.
Millwall and West Brom since he's made the move, and Thomas
Who needs height, Matt?
Looks a little bit out of form, out of rhythm. So I think the experience and the freshness of Jed Wallace was a no-brainer tonight.
Where is the game being streamed? Well, New Zealand's on BN Sports.
Won the League One playoffs with Millwall 7 years
Stevens is
ago.
much better than Bro.
Thomas Asante on the bench is a very good option
much
to
better.
have should there be a stage in the night in which West Brom need to find a goal.
I mean, we need to find a goal as well.
Push forwards to Wallace, who's lacking support at the moment, so has to drive West Brom forward on his own and wait for that support to arrive.
Strong suit's not going to be pinning centre halves and playing 1 and 2 touch Jed Wallace, but it's his mobility. If he gets the opportunity to run beyond, run down the side, he's such a good traveller with the ball. And in an away fixture as well, when you need to get up the pitch at times, it seems a sensible option.
His movement as well, possibly dragging players out of position for the likes of Dean Garner and Johnston to arrive.
Yeah, there's going to be occasions.
Any live streams?
The midfield will have to be missed out.
So nervous? Yeah, it is a little bit.
This evening, and Thomas Asante, for all his poaching instincts.
I mean, I haven't watched a game like this for Southampton since the EFL Cup final. It's been a very long time since a game of this magnitude, really.
Interesting to see just how adventurous West Brom are here this evening. They know they'll have to soak up periods of pressure as they did on Sunday. 14 attempts at goal for West Brom at home in the first leg, but 8 of them came from set pieces. Now here's Brooks threading
a little bit over that from Brooks. Good idea though.
The charge, but it was just too far in
every time we get the ball, I feel like West Brom are just going to play 2 passes and score.
So much on loan at Southampton from Bournemouth. PR for the Prime Minister here this evening.
Does this guy like just always smile, the Prime Minister? He's just sitting here and just smiling.
Big miss for Southampton here this evening. 11 goals and 3 assists in his last 14 games here at St Mary's.
What's up, Team Gaming?
So Martin said they were confident earlier in the week that he could play a part tonight. He said he was in a good place, but he hasn't been able to make it here tonight. We'll be watching on, very much hoping that he still has one more game left in his season in 9 days' time.
Nice, hit him Armstrong.
Here for Armstrong, but
is he offside?
too aggressive in the way in which
what? You giving a foul for that?
Possession there.
I'm not sure about that. I thought they would have given him offside if anything.
Onto this, latches onto it really quickly.
It's never a foul.
Kozlu actually heads the ball from position on the deck, and he naturally kind of drops in between the 2 centre halves, Bartley and Kipre, when they're building. The ball was given away so quickly. He was still in that centre-back position. the decision on that occasion.
Cedric Kipre. Very impressive season for West Brom. Now the pressure.
Oh, dodgy!
Just about
Oh,
manages to smuggle the ball away.
that was dodgy.
Southampton's intentions clear there. They will press when they feel the moment is right. Here's Johnston. Just engineers a bit of room for himself. Faced up now by Smallbone. An instant impact. Mikey Johnston when he came
Goal
to
predictions,
West Brom,
2-1 extra time.
31 seconds of his debut.
Honestly, I have zero clue.
Really smart piece of business.
That was very dodgy from the goalkeeper. It probably would have been given a foul though if we did get the ball from it. Because I did think that Downs probably fouled him.
Spent money on a player since January 2023. Shalabar to the club.
I've been good, Team Gaming. How about you, bud? Having a great day too. I was told some sad news about 10 minutes before kickoff. What's that? Nah, I can't show the video.
Situation here tonight. They need to find a way to get West Brom back into the Premier League after 3 years away. It has been a mightily competitive championship this season. Top three all picking up at least 90 points. Comes in and it's deflected behind, and these are the situations from which West Brom may well.
I mean, I always prefer the underdog, so I mean, if we were to lose West Brom, I'd want them to go up.
Biggest creative spark for the Baggies on Sunday. Got to the byline, delivered a couple of sumptuous balls with his right foot. So whether it's Fraser or Stevens in closest proximity with him, they're going to have to keep an eye on him. Really good mover with the ball again.
15 goals from set pieces this season for West Brom, the 5th best record in the championship. Looks as if Flynn Downs has been charged with the responsibility initially to pick up Kyle Bartley. Corner work short, laid off by Johnston. And the ball hoisted high towards the back post.
That's a dangerous ball, really.
Get on the end of it.
Already missing Adams, or?
Difficult opportunity. West Brom not able to make the most of that set-piece situation.
Yeah, it was that
I only know John Swift from his career modes in
off the surface. Difficult for the corner taker to control. Too much lock on it.
They've got through the first 10 minutes.
Nice ball, Rebo. Fraser.
The front foot now. Haven't really had a scare so far in this game, the visitors. Just that moment when Palmer almost got picked off in possession. Downs lays it off. Harwood Bellis, who called on the fans here this evening to do everything they can. He said people don't realise what a difference.
Side there.
Big atmosphere inside the stadium.
Oh, given away potentially.
The touches off there, but Johnston able to get to it. Now Townsend. West Brom boxed in a little here. Johnston looking for some help, looking for an out ball, and in the end he has Townsend.
Cool.
West Brom boxed in a little here. Johnston. Harwood Bellis once again. Southampton. From the back once more.
I'm a Reading fan. That's what I know him as well. From Reading. That's exactly what I know him. What's up, catfishing, are you? Just got back from the park. Oh, it's a good ball. Brooks. I mean, he's gone down. No penalty. I mean, nah, not for me.
Contact that was exaggerated by David
It felt like he could have continued going, to be honest.
It looked like a foul. That's the type of decision you'd probably get in the middle of the pitch. Lovely movement from David Brooks. Wonderfully found that little run from out to in, and it looked like initially Townsend has done a little bit by the quick thinking.
2-1 Saints. Let's hope so.
Slight touch there, but as you say,
yeah, not too bad. Didn't sleep much.
No invitation to fling himself to the ground.
It didn't look like a pin to me. Obviously, I haven't watched the replay, but it felt like he went down easily and he could have stayed up and sort of just went, if I was full over.
In 9 days' time. Flynn Downs looks to spray it out to the far side. It's going to run out of play. West Brom are anticipating an offside flag.
Well, here's the replay here.
Incident in which David Brooks felt he could have had a penalty.
I'd have to look at the legs again. Whether he got hit.
Just referring to, you may get that in the middle of the pitch, and it's just the nature of the beast. You're not
Yeah,
going to
Rishi's
get
at the game.
awarded
Nah,
a
it's no
penalty
thing.
for something so slight.
Russell Martin had strong views on it. Tim Robinson, our referee here this evening, though.
I honestly don't have a prediction because I have no, this could literally go anywhere. I have no idea. What's up, Ajax?
And to Dean Garner. A real good chance to put West Brom ahead in the first leg on Sunday.
Do we know if this ref's any good? It's a ref. He's gonna be ass. He's an English ref. It's been a while since I've watched a match where I've gotten the refs done well. They're typically just bad all round. Not biased, just bad all round. That is Fraser. I don't know why you complain. You've just shoved them from behind. I don't know why you complain. Is it loud show audio? Probably not, but I've played audio for the last 6 months or whatever, and I've not been banned once or copyrighted or warned or anything, so who knows.
His most appearances in a season in 5 years, but 28 of them have come off the bench. But the chance to start here this evening. Sure to be a nervy night here at St Mary's. Southampton hoping to come and burst out of the blocks here this evening, but West Brom had
nice downs.
pretty good job so
nice
far.
small bone, good tackle.
Dean Garner gives possession away.
Why can't you show the game? For obvious reasons. What team do you support, Southampton? Well, I mean, it's not YouTube, it's because you have to pay for it. Like, I'm paying to watch it right now. You can't stream something for free when you have to pay to watch in the first place. I mean, that's literally illegal.
Championship this season, Southampton very good.
You're just going to get taken down.
St Mary's,
like, my whole channel would just be
victories
banned.
for them. It's been a long season for Southampton as well. So much turmoil as the campaign got underway. They got the season underway all the way back in August. The first team to pick up points in the Championship this season. A really assured performance at Hillsborough against Sheffield Wednesday.
Thank you for following Zip.
Southampton well on course to contest for the
and
top
Armstrong
two.
gets there, he's onside. Can he pick about a pass? Oh, we've hit the post! Unlucky.
From putting Southampton into the
that was a difficult angle to score from.
Terrific movement again. He's been really bright the last minute or two. Armstrong pulling Bartley.
Great ball from Howard Bellas.
He can't do any more really. Brooks just couldn't open his left foot up enough to steer it onto the target.
It's a real tight angle, I mean.
Angle.
It's difficult.
Just clipping the outside of the post.
They can be the margins on nights as big as these. So much right. Doesn't give Southampton the lead. What do you think of the job that Russell Martin has done so far at Southampton, Sam? Obviously,
I'm going to say it's amen, mate. Glad to have you here.
Out of the Premier League last year, but he's got them into the playoff semi-finals, and he's done it playing his brand of football as well.
Yeah, it was a bit of a slow burner, wasn't it? They had those 4 straight defeats in the late summer. I think there was a lot going on off the pitch as well. I think, you know, just knowing who your group was going to be after those early weeks of the season when they lost Ward-Prowse and Lavia and a few others, and Russell Martin pointed towards the new brand of football. It was going to take a little bit of time, and you have to say that was probably exactly how it played out. There was a few little bumps in the road, but when the players got used to the type of football, the amount of possession, especially the way the goalkeeper was encouraged to play out to the centre halves at all costs, those little errors that were in the game early doors in the season, they evaporated quite quickly.
Just from that side, which started at Hillsborough back in August, they lost 3 players within that month from the team.
McCarthy,
that night, tricky one here for McCarthy, who was perhaps just a touch unsure of his bearings, but did well to just flick it over the crossbar.
Yeah, Fellows again. Likes dragging it onto his right side towards the byline. The best delivery, but there's McCarthy. The problem.
Pushed it onto the crossbar. A lucky escape there for the Southampton goalkeeper, who's only come into the side right at the end of the season. Seventh successive start for him. Bazunu had been the regular #1 through the campaign, but he picked up a season-ending injury before the game against Preston in April, injured in the warm-up. Of course, McCarthy brings a great deal of experience into the Southampton side as well, but concentration required here.
Great tackle. Go,
Go
Brooks. It's just a 1v4, bud. Just go yourself. Oh my God, Brooks. He's doing so well. Brilliantly from Brooks. Oh, he's gone for goal.
Went for the strike and the deflection taking the sting out of it.
It's a shame. It was a brilliant run. Wonderful feet. Great skill.
McCarthy or Lumley? I mean, you have to play McCarthy now. You can't play McCarthy for the 4 or 5 last league games and then just go Lumley. I mean, I haven't seen enough of Lumley play, so I'll never tell.
Southampton having more of the ball so far tonight. That won't come as a surprise, but perhaps
what a ball, Harwood. Oh my, bro, is this guy fucking a centre-mid? Jesus Christ, what a ball.
But we're seeing quite a few of these runs from deep, aren't we, Sam? And these balls clipped over the top.
Yeah, Fraser getting in there. Brooks a few moments ago. His position's been really interesting, actually, Ryan Fraser, since the off here. At times they're building in the back 3 and Walker Peters.
He's sort of a wing back.
Like wing backs, and there all of a sudden he is in that wide.
Pretty sure it's going to be difficult to be a goal for West Brom when we currently have a corner.
I think tactically Russell Martin is moving things around and asking questions of Carlos Corberán and his men in this first half.
Corners have been a situation of strength for Southampton through the season. The second best record in the Championship. 13 goals scored from them. They got up their sleeve here. Armstrong positioned outside the penalty area right now. It's work short. Cross then comes in, and it comes off Kipre. Could have gone anywhere. Spins behind, and Southampton get the chance to do it.
You are a minute behind. Yeah, I definitely am. Right? Yeah, 100%. But you've said that a minute ago, and we're still going to take it.
Just glanced in. Couldn't really react. Kipre just ricocheted away off him.
Smallbone goes deeper this time, and Palmer opts to punch it away. Not happy with the challenge and the attention on him inside that 6-yard box. Here's Walker Peters. Now Brooks whips the ball in.
Russell Martin or Ralph Hasenhüttl? I mean, it's going to have to be Ralph until Russell Martin proves himself in the Premier League to be decent. I mean, this is Championship. It's a completely different level.
We saw at Ellen Road last night, Norwich unable to deal with Leeds United, unable to deal with the environment at Ellen Road. They conceded quickly and they were swept aside, losing by 4 goals to 0. If that's the Leeds United that turn up in the Championship playoff final, it is going to be some task for either of these 2 teams to be playing in the Premier League next season. Can't worry about that right now. It's all about booking their ticket to Wembley here tonight. Walker Peters again, who was the only Southampton player to be named in the EFL Championship team of the season.
Thank you for following Go from Turf.
Plenty that felt that he might depart the club last summer, but Southampton were able to retain his services. Of course, they lost plenty of players. Brave policy from the club's ownership group last season when they recruited so many young players. It was a gamble which didn't pay off. Southampton finishing bottom of the Premier League, 11 points from safety. Diangana fairly challenged there in the eyes of Tim Robinson, but now here's Townsend, who hasn't had too many chances to get forward so far this evening. Now Johnston. Still Johnston.
Good tackle, Peters.
Cross is charged down by Walker Peters, but I think West Brom is showing that they have got a bit of threat here this evening. Yeah, just building it into the final third there. Johnson wants to come in field. We've seen that throughout the season and hit shots, and it was almost like the Southampton players' body language there just ushered him towards the corner flag, not letting him in field.
I hate set pieces. I just hate when the opposition have the ball, to be honest. Not a fan.
set-piece situation here for West Brom. Their third corner of the evening so far as we move past the halfway point in this first half. Outside the penalty area, had more attempts at goal than any other player in the first leg. In comes
He's
the
got
corner.
a free header,
It is met
Jesus.
by Bartley.
Still alive.
Flashed across
Oh my
goal, and
God,
it's
he was
only
offside, I
just
think.
wide. Final touch, I think, was a Southampton.
Yeah, I agree, Cheza. See, I mean, great minds think alike, but
for Russell Martin's team.
The ball angled away from the box. It's too easy for Bartley to win that initial header. It's Bednarak, isn't it? Just behind Dean Garner.
The atmosphere must be brilliant. I'm sure if we were to score, I'd go crazy. Smells like a 0-0 game. I just think, you know, we just don't have that vocal point. Like, Adams is doing well to get him behind, but
Flag raised.
I'd prefer that on the wing, to be honest.
Southampton came into this tie expected to make their way to Wembley. 12 points better off than West Bromwich Albion in the league this season. Coming back to St Mary's here tonight at
100% Jezza. Because West Brom won't be able to be as defensively solid. It gives us a big chance to sort of increase the lead.
Good work by Brooks, who just tries to loft one out to the far side, but it's cut out by Darnell Furlong, who's playing in the playoffs for the very first time. Was promoted to the Premier League with West Brom 4 years ago. Who played in every single championship game for them this season. Played here this evening. Sam, how are you seeing this game unfolding so far? Is it the game you expected to see?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Southampton have shaded it, but not by much, as you said. Fellows, Johnston, Jed Wallace, the mobility, the athleticism.
What a ball!
Problems.
Clever ball.
Ah, Fraser just can't bring it down, bro.
Unable to bring it under control, but Southampton attacking those areas in behind the West Brom defence.
You can see that the effect that the likes of Aribo and Smallbone are having on that back four, just moving it around. Furlong got attracted to Aribo. Nice space for Fraser to dart into. Fellows was there though. Good defensive awareness from him. The wide player getting back in.
Southampton, known of course as a possession side who like to work the ball short, but showing that they have a real threat when they go long as well. Something that West Brom will have to be wary of here this evening. Good work by Johnston. And Alex Mowat just strokes it out to Bartley. He can't link up with Furlong. Southampton didn't finish the season in particularly good form. Win at Ellen Road on the final day, a first win in 4. Of course, we could have a rerun of that game in just 9 days' time. Leeds, of course, had the chance to win automatic promotion on that day at Ellen Road, but that hope was extinguished quite early in the afternoon with Ipswich taking care of business at Portman Road. Wonderful season from Kieran McKenna's team to join Leicester City in winning automatic promotion. Flynn Downs from West Ham. He's one of 5 players right now in this Southampton side that won't be at the club next season. 4 players on loan. It's McCarthy in goal as well. It will be a busy summer regardless of whether Southampton make it up into the Premier League or not. Russell Martin wants to keep Flynn Downs at the club. Says he might not be able to do that even if they were to win promotion, the two having previously worked together at Swansea as well. Here's Aribo. Pressure from Yukoslu. Flynn Downs. David Brooks able to just drift in on that left foot. Walker Peters in that central position. Smallbone. Period of patient possession for Southampton as they wait for the right moment to try and pick the lock here. The ball sent forwards. Townsend wins the header. Brooks sends in a low cross and Palmer able to come out and gather.
Do I just finish it up? No.
It wasn't the worst.
No way do I do.
Area, just no taker across the near
We just
post.
don't have any physical threat in the
Doesn't
box.
get on his bike until too late. It's a comfortable take from Palmer, but being asked a lot of questions, West Bromwich Albion, and they're working incredibly hard. Fellows for periods there was
Nice
back
small bone.
almost in a right back position,
That's all about.
tracking every move of Ryan Fraser, and that I think can be done by Darnell Furlong at times, and one of the central midfield
Nice
players
Peters.
needs to take care of Joe Ariba. He's getting drawn towards him.
He's Walker
Nice
Peters
Peters.
into the West Brom
Nice
penalty
shot.
area, just loses his footing. Johnston, nimble footwork from him once again.
Nice win,
Crosses
Brooks.
up around.
Brooks from distance. Brooks. Oh, it's not a bad effort.
Relatively straightforward for Palmer.
It's a fine effort. Just going to find the corner. Yeah, not the pace on it probably. I think if that's struck with a little bit more venom, probably puts the Saints one up.
Here's a chance for Fellows to do some damage in the other direction and drag Ryan Fraser into the parts of the pitch that he doesn't want to go to, but nothing comes of it for West Brom.
He's got some sorting out to do. Carlos Corberán, they've stopped Southampton making
Why is
good
this half
chances
taking
on
so
their
long?
goal, but they're probing.
Because it's because nothing typically is happening. It's a lot of possession
Rotation of the
at the moment.
Saints midfield and four players in particular is just.
You
posing
really
a
need
number of
like
problems.
a Ross Stewart or something like that. Really.
Line by Walker
I mean,
Peters.
people
Bounce
said all
onto the
season,
loose
why are we
ball.
playing Chathams? I mean, right there.
Certainly seeing a different game in this second leg to the one we saw at Ellen Road last night. Southampton prevailed when the two sides met here at St Mary's earlier in the season.
Nice, Brooks. Beautiful skill.
3 games here against
That's a
West
foul.
Brom.
That's
Here's
2 fouls in a
Brom
row,
looking
ref.
to turn away. And pulled back though.
Ref.
Free kick to Southampton.
What are you doing? So you don't call the 2 fouls when they happen, and then we win back position and we start to create a counter attack. You're like, we'll bring it back.
48
Yeah.
appearances.
Fantastic.
Only 20 for the club before this campaign got underway. As you were saying, Sam, Southampton restricted so far in the damage they've been able to do in the final third. Just 4 attempts at goal so far and only 1 on target. What will
Yeah, let's play
concern
it
West Brom,
long,
though, is the fact that
direct to
they're
out
not
above
doing much
from.
of a
Yeah,
post
great idea.
themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. And Fellows there in the picture, he's playing at right wing back now. He is back there alongside the back four pretty much whenever they concede possession. So he's not been able to get up and join in with Jed Wallace and show what he can do going the other way. It's a lot of tactical sparring going on, and he's the one that's suffering really from a West Brom point of view. He's back there alongside Darnell Furlong on the back line.
West Brom perhaps wanted it to be this kind of evening.
No one's ever told me that in my life.
Frustrate Southampton here at home and ramp up the
I
pressure.
don't think I do look like Brooks, to be
Russell
honest.
Martin and his team as the night evolves.
Yeah, I heard this Gomez guy is pretty good. I've never watched him play, but I heard he's sort of the Star Academy player at the moment.
Expect to be in the Premier League. Plenty of seasons, each of them.
Needs time for the
Elite
fans to
level of
shout
the
about.
English game.
I mean, they're making a lot of noise regardless, which is good.
He's never got the better of Russell Martin before.
Why is the assistant complaining about time?
He's gone head to head with him.
Why is the West Brom assistant complaining about time?
Experience.
Yeah, okay.
Coaching in the playoffs before. He was in charge of Huddersfield when they had that controversial defeat against Nottingham Forest in the Championship playoff final 2 years ago. A couple of very contentious decisions went against. Now this is a serious Southampton concern. Flynn Downs on the turf right
GG.
now.
We're finished.
Pivotal to the way in which Russell Martin's side go about their business, and they won't want to be without him, Sam.
No, he's been a pivotal signing for them. Just allows those two number 8s, the advanced midfielders, to go really high. There's good chemistry between them.
I think he said
when Stuart Armstrong was available, he's going to be a big miss if they can get through this tie. So yeah, Downs been excellent.
Started 31 Championship games this season, Flynn Downs, and Southampton won 21 of them. When he didn't start, they lost 7 of 15, so it gives you an idea of the cornerstone of
it's not a shit formation, it's a formation of
taking the opportunity here to take on board some fluids.
It's just simply we don't have a vocal number 9 that we can put the ball into.
So get some instruction from their managers as well.
Which I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Ross Stewart came on at half-time. You do look like Brooks. No, I don't.
Still, we await
I've never been told that once in my entire life.
Championship playoff semi-final. Clever ball pushed in towards the Angana, but he was unable to.
Nice, and Armstrong
under his spell. Now Armstrong just turned into trouble.
A fat David Brooks. Yeah, thank you, Bradley. I appreciate that. Thank you. Kind words as always.
Just hushed the touch inside St Mary's in these last few minutes. The Angana has to lay that off quickly.
Nice small bone, Downs. How's Downs running? It looks like he's moving fine.
So much tension.
Nice win! Nice win! Adam Armstrong!
Here's Armstrong.
Adam Armstrong blocked. Good win from Downs. Oh my god. Give Armstrong to fix some shit. Armstrong's good, like making runs in behind. He's just getting bad, man.
Armstrong just couldn't get a strike away.
He's better on the wing with his more space.
Peters. Began the night on the left for Southampton, but has now spent the majority of the evening operating from the right-hand side and making those occasional bursts inside. Inside small bone here, but the ball worked back to Brooks. He's come closest to breaking the deadlock so far.
What?
In the semi-final.
Yeah, he had about 4 people around him.
Coming back off the post. Now Joe Aribo, who's encouraged to go forward there by Russell Martin. Fraser. West Brom keeping their shape, keeping their discipline, keeping the spaces compact, making it difficult for Southampton to work a way through. They push them all the way back into their own half here. Now Fraser. See Diangana as the furthest West Brom player forward. Downs able to turn and able
nice
to
Downs, really good from Downs as usual.
Brooks
unlucky corner, take that. Downs is fucking playing so well.
See how hard they're working, Southampton, to move West Bromwich Albion around. Chuck Stevens is on the far post there as the ball's delivered from David Brooks from the right-hand side. That's the left back this evening, the nominal left back on the team sheet, and the centre forward momentarily, just trying to move them out of their shape.
Brooks over this set piece. Infringement spotted early by Tim Robinson, the referee. Game edging towards half-time, and
yeah, he doesn't seem as sluggish. I mean, in the last like 3 or 4 games he played in the league, he looked a bit sluggish.
The way this evening's gone so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's looked good today, but I mean, Downs is basically just the core.
Carlos Corberán team, incredibly well set up, resilient, good characters.
Tim, it could just be that West Brom are very good defensively.
that
Which they
kind
are.
of quartet of Bartley, Kipre, Moet, and
Thank you for following,
that's
Ben.
a really solid unit. And Southampton are finding it hard. They've been forced into playing a little bit longer maybe to try and penetrate that back line and to get through what almost 40 minutes with conceding half a chance for David Brooks. Not bad going with a team that have got real ammunition in their ranks.
Southampton with just the one attempt on target so far here this evening. Alex Palmer has not had a great deal to do so far in the West Brom goal, but Alex McCarthy has been a spectator for much of the evening as well, although of course he did have that one moment when he touched the ball onto his own crossbar. Fraser into Aribo. To link back up with Fraser. The side are having plenty of the ball, more than 2/3 of it now, and they're having it in better areas of the pitch. 117 passes made inside West Brom's half, just 27 in the other half of the pitch for the visitors.
Can you sort of see us getting a goal? Yeah. I just think we need like Ross Stewart on, to be honest. The other something different, like, because when we get into those wide areas, we can't really cross with height because no one's going to win the header. If we had Ross Stewart, then it gives us another option to put a ball into the box in the air, and maybe Ross Stewart can just cause a little bit of mayhem in there.
Might be a night when the benches of
What's your prediction? I don't really have one to this because I have no idea how this is going to go. Yeah, Fraser had a few chances to get him behind, but his touch let him down.
Downs.
We'll switch to play Downs.
Bednarek. Pushes it wide to Fraser. Goes alongside him once again. Fraser though
Fraser with the deep ball in. It's not a bad ball, but again, no one is going to win those headers. Well done, Fraser. Good recovery.
But West Brom just can't get themselves down the field.
No,
right
I think Fraser's pretty average as well.
No, it's that connection between midfield and attack. It's just.
I think he had a good start to the season, but sort of fell off in the second half.
Carlos Corberán could do with a couple of out-and-out centre forwards. Unfortunate, Daryl DK to be missing another large portion of the season.
Nice.
Thomas Asante's form's been a little bit indifferent, so he's had to go with the false nine or a Iversen down the middle at times, which I'm sure holds them back slightly, and surely whatever level they're at next season will be something that will be rectified in the summer, you would think.
Heartbreaking, of course, that moment when Daryl DK suffered the injury to his Achilles, which is likely to rule him out until the start of 2025. Plagued by injury in his time in English football. Brilliant talent. Things have really worked against him in the last few years.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Ross Stewart's a bigger man. He'll be able to cause a few more issues. And it's not just like, you don't need a player that's up there that is gonna, like, you know, it's not like Ross Stewart's gonna beat 6 players and score. But him just being there creates a different question in the heads of defenders.
Trust in the way that they're back 4, back 6, if you like, and with Palmer in goal, the clean sheets that he's been racking up, they can keep Southampton out. And they only need one movement on the counter-attack. That's what they'll plan for, I'm sure of it.
Well, yeah, that's what like 90% of teams are playing for this season.
In all competitions this season, Alex Palmer. Keep one here this evening. The first West Brom goalkeeper since Russell Holt 20 years ago to get to 20 plus in a season. Goals have been a problem for West Brom at the end of the season. They fell to scoring 3 of their final 5 games. As Sam said, it might just be a night, it might just be an occasion. All they need is one. Showing real defensive discipline so far here. Brookston to the byline here, West Brom, and they don't want to play themselves into any problems. That just clips off Flynn Downs and relieves the pressure.
In truth, that's probably been one of the hardest spots in this first half. Just got themselves into a few tight positions when they've been trying to play out. Southampton have closed aggressively. There's that moment with Palmer very early on in this game, but he'll be happy, I think, with what he's seen defensively. Yes, they need to improve if they want to get through without the aid of penalties.
Of course, that could be the way in which this semi-final is settled. Extra time and penalties, should we need them here this evening. Walker-Peters roared forward by this St Mary's crowd. It's down, and it's an opportunity now for Townsend to take West Brom towards the Southampton half of the pitch. He finds Johnston.
How has he done that?
Turn away.
How has he done that?
And he goes past Smallbone as well.
Hold on, give it away. Fraser, with a bit of space.
Fraser's able to not just step in, but
Armstrong, go support him. Jesus.
Look at Tom Fellows once again.
Armstrong, fucking help the bloke. Jesus Christ. Bro, Armstrong's like, play me to feet when he's got 3 people around him. Play me in behind when he's not even in behind. Brilliant.
Well, it seems the way in which this
not much of a help there,
so
Armstrong.
Smallbone to Walker-Peters. Everybody back deep for West Brom as they look to get to half-time. Find themselves in the same situation in which they started this second leg. Big 15 minutes for both managers. Sorry, Sam, as you were about to say.
It feels like it's been a reactionary adjustment having Fellows back there. They certainly didn't start like that, so I think kind of Southampton's lopsided formation, the nature of their setup has just meant that Fellows has dropped in now. I mean, he's covering an incredible amount of ground, and they're back in a 5-4-1 now, so they're just soaking up everything that Southampton have got to give. They're probing the Saints, but the last 15 minutes, not really been able to lay a glove since that change.
Confirmation of that 1 minute added on. Time for Southampton perhaps to get themselves in front in this semi-final. West Brom just looking to get back down the tunnel.
I mean, yeah, this Park in the Bastard, we're not known for sort of... We're not that good at breakdown teams. Ah, that ball's decent. Aribo. It's fine. Smallbone picks it up. Into Aribo. Oh, he should have played it to Brooks. He should have played it to Brooks, man. Yeah, I mean, we don't have a target, man. We don't have someone to cause issues in the air. That makes it so easy, because Adam Armstrong's such an easy player to mark. If you're sitting higher up on the pitch, you just got to watch his running behind. And that is quite literally it.
Tim Robinson calls it half-time here at St Mary's, and there's no change to the scoreline in this playoff semi-final. David Brooks coming closest to breaking the deadlock when he saw his effort strike the frame of
Super, yeah, bring on Super Siku. 100%, yeah. I mean, he played... How long did he play against West Brom in the first league? Like 25 or something? I mean, he surely could play 45 by now. Oh, but I guess you've got to think about it could go to extra time. Can he last even further? Maybe not. Yeah, I mean, we've been fine, but it's just that we don't have that 9. We do not have that 9 that we can put the ball into in the air or on the ground or whatever, and he's going to be able to hold it up and let us get forward on the counter or whatever the transition is, or just putting the ball in the box and he goes for a header and people are, shit, I have to get something on it because he could win it. With Adam Armstrong, you're thinking I could stand and he could jump and I'd still beat him to the ball. Yeah. Armstrong can't play down the middle. We have known that all season. We've seen it all season. Yeah, we've been the better team, but we haven't created enough chances from it. Outlook out? I'm not even managing, Baz. Yeah, probably, Tim. Probably from a set piece. Maybe. Yeah, Fraser's work rate's been good. He's been playing sort of like a wing back role and a wing at the same time. It's your fault we're not winning. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. To be fair, ever since I started doing watch along for Southampton, we got relegated. So maybe it is my fault. Maybe I should just quit. If I just delete the YouTube channel, we'll probably win the Champions League. Downs will battle through. If I see Mara coming, I'm going to cry. Tears of joy. Right? Tears of joy. Tears of joy, I would assume. You're like, the saviour's here. Not a bad half. It's not a bad half, but we just don't have that out-and-out striker. And like Sky Bet apps, live pitch video. I don't even know what that is, Ben, to be honest. Could be 45 minutes away from championship football again. We could be 135 minutes away from championship football. Could be 200 minutes away from championship football. Yeah, I think you can send links on Twitch. Why would you take Stevens off? You're not going to touch the back four. Why would you touch the back four? West Brom haven't had a sniff. I don't know why you take Brooks off. He's been one of our better players. Stewart should come on for... Obviously, Adam Armstrong's not going to be subbed off, so I guess probably... would Fraser or Brooks be sacrificed? I'm not sure. I'd prefer Fraser, but then again, he has been playing really well in terms of his work rate, so... It wasn't a pen, Jacob. The reason we can't take more advantage is because obviously West Brom is set up defensively well, but we don't have someone across the ball to. We don't have someone that's going to cause issues for the centre-backs. Because, I mean, Adam Armstrong, when we have a lot of the possession, is not that difficult to defend against through the middle. I don't know if you can say they can predict our balls over top to Fraser when, if Fraser just had a better touch, he was through. Yeah, I mean, Stewart and then maybe like a Suleiman or a Dozy, like, if we really were chasing a goal, you know. I probably wouldn't want to bring on a Dozy or Suleiman at the current stage because I don't think defensively they're that great, to be honest. It's not too bad, but it's just, we just don't have that guy. We don't have Adams or Stewart on. And that is the main reason we just cannot do anything. We are cooking. Not sure about that. I mean, it just depends on who do you take off, Brooks or Fraser for Stewart, and then put Adam Armstrong, whatever wing's taken off. I think Brooks has been good, but I also think Fraser's work rate and his defensive side has been good as well. But what would you change the formation to? Yeah, I agree. Brooks doesn't want to cross because obviously Adam Armstrong's not going to win any headers. And I do agree Stewart should come on. We do need some height in the box. He must be leaving, I guess. Thanks, Phil. Thanks, Phil. Really fucking good insight, mate. Because Adams is out for the 2 playoff games. He must be leaving then. Yeah, brilliant. Nah, that's great IQ there. Fantastic. Walker Peters needs to be a little bit further forward. But you also got to be wary of the counter attack though. You'd bring Manning on also for who? You're all good, Ben. Five people I wouldn't trust Penny. Rebo, Dozy, Sudamanus. I'd trust Smallbone. I'd trust Smallbone. Smallbone's a good ball hitter, really. He's got good technique. Yeah, David, it's better for me as well because then I don't have to talk much watching the game, which sort of takes me out of it. Like if I have to describe everything that's happening. It's good that the commentary's in the background so I can just watch the game how I'd normally watch it if I was just watching it by myself. I prefer it that way. Yeah, I don't get this whole thing that Leeds suddenly think like they win no matter who they play. Like, well, because we spanked Norwich, it's like, Norwich were awful. Genuinely shocking. They should have lost about 10-0. Is that a compliment to him, or is it is that not? Oh, thank you, David, both. I appreciate it. My great input, yeah, definitely. I mean, Downs can do it. I mean, as sad as it sounds, our defensive midfielder has been the most progressive in the team. He probably has the most take-ons completed, probably. There's been a lot of times where he's picked up that ball in midfield and just driven. Bro, the bots are so crazy on fucking Twitter, man. They're just everywhere. Alpha, if we concede, I'm going to put my head through the wall. Because I don't think I'll be able to take it. Norwich City have sacked David Wagner less than 24 hours after their championship playoff defeat to Leeds. I mean, to be fair, that loss was pretty tragic. I saw this video of a Dutch referee celebrating after officiating a game or something with the team that won a trophy or whatever, got banned. Who's from like dangerous from set pieces? I mean, we've defended them well so far. Just need to score, yeah. I mean, we need Rossi Stewart. Yep, all good, Alpha. Pray for us. Alright, the team's back out. Are you going to go to Wembley? No. We're not even there yet. Alright, let's do this.
So much on the line now. Just 45 minutes, perhaps.
I mean that stuff. Maybe I can get that bin. Probably, obviously not today, but maybe I can look at it if we make it to the make it to the final. Maybe I can set it up.
Of course, we could go to extra time and penalties here this evening. Southampton came out a little earlier for the start of this second half, stroking the ball around, getting those legs back up to speed. For Southampton, they have to find a way.
How long's half time? It's about to start. Second half.
Rugged and committed West Brom defence so far.
Yeah, it's been incredibly tight. I think there's a clear contrast between the two setups, between both sides. Southampton very comfortable on the ball, moving West Bromwich Albion around, but to no real avail in that opening 45 minutes, and West Brom are just so comfortable in their own skin. They're happy to sit in, to close gaps, and they're just primed for that opportunity for those mobile front players to spring on the counter. But they need to do a little bit better with the ball, in truth, if they have hope of getting through. Like I said, in normal time or possibly extra time, they need to connect their midfield with their
nice Fraser, that was a great ball.
To great effect in this second half.
3/4 of the way through this championship playoff semi-final, and still we await a first goal. West Brom will be content in the way in which they've restricted Southampton so far here this evening, but as the minutes go deeper in this game, pressure will ramp up. Sam, you've played in the playoffs. Just what is this like for a player? Not just executing.
Wait, did I start the wrong timer?
Dealing with the emotion.
Yeah, thanks for telling me, Carrot.
Knowing
Started the wrong
mistake
target.
perhaps could end the season.
Yeah, stressful, I think, and as I just kind of spoke of there, very difficult when it's so tight. The first game was incredibly nip and tuck, and tonight even more so, fewer chances.
Bradley,
so you know
get a
that
grip,
one
mate.
mistake can be so costly.
Come
on
on,
the flip side,
have some
one
faith.
opportunity, maybe all you get as a forward player. So yeah, it's tough, especially the longer it goes on, because inevitably your mind starts thinking about extra time and penalties, and in reality, unless you're a goalkeeper, it's the last thing you want as an outfield player. You're looking at one of your teammates and thinking, please produce something, especially if your legs are tiring. Get us out of the mire, get us into the final. It's early days yet for that, but naturally that what becomes late in the game.
Will start to wear on the minds of these players. A place in the Premier League, football's best
Bradley,
league,
just
in the
you
opinion
gotta have
of many.
faith. You gotta have faith.
On the line here after
Ooh,
a season of toil, 46-game regular season. These two sides hoping that they can make it to a third in the playoffs, to have that shot at promotion against Leeds United at Wembley Stadium in 9 days' time. Here's Joe Aribo. St Mary's crowd find their voice once again. Fraser driving forward, and guess who he finds beside him once again? Tom Fellows.
He's been terrific defensively. He was probably one of the better attacking outlets for West Bromwich Albion in the first
Peters going for goal. Walker Peters. Oh, it's just wide.
It's one which moves a touch wide of Alex Palmer's right-hand post.
Yeah, speculative. Oh, Walker Peters getting it central, almost in a number 10 position again, just showing that fluidity of the Saints system, but drags his shot badly wide.
We'll talk about the fluidity of the
Yeah, I
system.
do want to like change like these sort of things because they're annoying to make, and not every team's like some teams just have really bad photos of their players and it just looks ass compared to like the Southampton ones. The Norwich ones are really good, the West Brom ones are really good, and then you have teams that are just really bad and it just looks bad, but I can't do anything about it.
Some similarities.
I would like to change that sort of stuff.
That's on with Bromwich Albion throughout the season.
Probably over the
dropping in between the two centre
when
halves. That's
the season's
a regular feature.
Finished.
But Fellows absolutely has had to adjust to Southampton's makeup in this game, and he's done brilliantly. You've got to say, for someone who wants to be taking on players in the final third, creating stuff for his side, he's done a brilliant job really as a
small
right
wing back
as the game's progressed.
Brooks, not many options for you.
Forwards,
nice pass. Small bone. Have a go. Small bone. What a goal, Small bone! What a goal! Come on, what a finish! Oh my God, what a finish! Come on! That is out of fucking nothing. Out of nowhere.
Perhaps it needed something magic. Perhaps it needed someone to be a bit braver. Step forward.
Have the faith, Bradley. Have the faith. Where is it?
Takes a moment of brilliance, and he strode onto it so calmly, Will Smallbone, and he didn't have a lot to hit. It's him that picks up the initial.
Great pass from Brooks as well. I thought he didn't really have that option. Really good pass.
And there he's got nothing to hit, really. You can see the position of Yukoslu. That means he can't go towards the far post, so it has to be arrow towards.
What a hit, Smallbone.
He does better than that. It kisses the near post and flies into Alex Palmer's net. It's a quite fantastic finish.
Wonderful hit from Will Smallbone. Barely a gap to find there, which perhaps will just bring the question, despite how good a goal it was, should a goalkeeper be being beaten on his near post, or was the strike simply that good?
Maybe Smallbone take a penalty. Hey, Bradley, mate, I told you. I told you, he's got good technique, mate. I told you, believe in me. Have faith in me.
So, credit to Will Smallbone now. I think that's a magnificent finish. Palmer's not probably anticipating it going in.
Great tackle, Yanni Boo.
And that accuracy.
Will Smallbone scored when Southampton won at Ellen Road on the final day of the season, and he's just taken Southampton a step towards facing Leeds United once again. Now Carlos Corberán, whose side haven't had a shot on target here tonight, have to come up with some kind of response. Have a chance to do that just here as Furlong.
I don't like these long throws. I'm not a fan of them.
Penalty area. All of a sudden,
I hate long throws, man. They're so awkward.
Has exploded into life. We've been waiting a while for it to do so, and it was done so in stunning fashion by Will Smallbone. His 7th goal of the season.
Don't concede straight away, guys.
Player who has blossomed
please.
under the tutelage
the
of
brain
Russell
can't take
Martin.
it.
But what do West Brom have here? By way of a counter punch, players stacked up inside the 6-yard box. In comes the throw.
Nice, They're just going to take another long throw.
Real disruption.
What a finish! Great finish.
Against the movement
Excellent
of Alex
finish.
McCarthy. He was looking to come off his goal line, and Furlong will get the chance to do it again here. Comes and
oh, it's not well cleared. Well done, McCarthy. Well done, McCarthy. Good punch.
Mowat hoists it high.
McCarthy's all day. Oh, McCarthy!
Away from him initially. He was under pressure in there from Cedric.
McCarthy.
Nerves are jangling inside that Southampton penalty area.
Safer hands, please.
A mess. It's fortunate to get away with that, but the first.
Jesus Christ. What's up, Leicester? How are you, man?
When it got to the ball, McCarthy was a real pivotal.
Need to keep focused. We need to hit them for 17.
Since he's come into the side, I thought Gavin Bazunu going down a few games before the end of the season could be a real pivotal moment in Southampton's season.
Oh, Hartwood. Ooh, it's a decent ball.
Palmer to step outside of his penalty area. Now Johnston wanting to do more work going forwards. He finds Wallace.
Yenny B, great defending, Yenny.
From Bednarek. Decision goes in Southampton's
Who scored? Will Smallbone. Tell you fair, I'm not typically. I'm bad at, like, when I play, I'm bad at dealing with crossing headers. I'm fine with, like, sort of looping ones that are, like, easy to judge, but it's when it's crossing ones, bro, I'm fucking horrendous. So I could deal with a long throw. Don't put me in a corner.
Through the first 3
At least he saved it. He didn't save it.
Everything
He
on the line.
didn't save it. There was no shot to be had. Was a good goal. Very good goal. Great finish from Smallbone.
Defensive risks as well.
It shows just how pivotal that mistake was from Diangana as West Brom start to
that's what we're hoping on now. West Brom are going to have to be more aggressive going forward. And I mean, you're doing pretty well at the moment. I mean, you've got past us again here. Oh, what a block. Who blocked that? Who blocked that, Harwood? Great block. I mean, they're starting to be more aggressive now. They're actually creating chances.
Well, he's had 3 or 4 of these opportunities.
Oh, it was a really poor finish. McCarthy might have saved that.
And every time he has found the perfect delivery, it's perfect for Moet.
Harwood,
it's a bit of good fortune. It goes straight
we need Harwood permanent. Amen.
He just kind of turns it and ricochets it away from danger.
Gotta get 2 more. Gotta get 6 more.
Well, he just had to get in the way, and in the way he got it. Wasn't the cleanest of strikes from Alex Moet, who stands over this West Brom corner. Bartley contesting, but bodies tumbling inside the box.
It's going to be the longest game ever.
Relieve the pressure by winning a free kick. A moment for Will Smallbone.
That's honest, so we're not going to sit there.
Yeah, Brooks is a clever player as well.
What was this West Brom in the first half? It was probably one of those things where it's like they're scared to concede, right? But now they've conceded, so like, well, now I've got. I mean, there's no point playing for a 1-0 loss. You know? Might as well go out for it.
A moment much enjoyed by the majority inside St Mary's. I'd love to offer an explanation as to what we saw there, but without knowing the backstory to it, I think I'll shy away. Plenty of time, though, still for West Brom here this evening, who have reacted to falling behind. They've started to give Southampton some concerns.
Great ball,
Push
Howard.
forwards into the feet of Adam Armstrong, who happily lays it off. Now Stevens threads it through.
Offside.
Fraser unable to beat the offside trap.
There might be more space for Adam Armstrong to actually drop in.
A few occasions there where Fellows was just caught out of
Yeah,
position.
Howard's on loan from City, but we have a buy option if we get promoted.
Fraser was just sharing a few words with that. He just took his line.
Very good goal space. Well, Smallbone.
Than Fellows as he tried to get back in. Just went a fraction too early. Clever movement.
These occasions, these playoff campaigns, is something that Southampton aren't particularly used to. This is just their second in their history. Their previous one came all the way back in 2007 when they were beaten in the Championship semi-final.
Oh, given away from Palmer. Aribo. Brooks, he may be offside. It's Brooks. It's a penalty, surely. It's a penalty, surely.
And the referee, Tim Robinson, says that the ball was played.
Oh, that didn't look like he won the ball at all, mate. Looked like he went straight through him.
Moment. Palmer with a really bad error, just presenting the ball to Aribo.
I mean, that looked like a penalty. We have to see the replay. That looked like a clear penalty to me.
Really to get it under control.
It looked like he took the leg and the ball at the same time.
Kipre steaming into the challenge. I thought it was a risk the way that he flew in.
It's a Stonewall penalty.
The ball, but I think that's a penalty.
What do you mean he gets the fucking? Are you blind, commentator?
Ball, but
what are you talking? It's a penalty.
Yeah, he's looking at the referee, isn't he? Just after
it's a clear penalty, commentator. You're snorting cocaine. He's taking out his leg first. That is absolute Stonewall.
It's the second time that Russell Martin.
Oh my God, bro! Commentators for this, they're just fucking idiots. Honestly.
Just a reminder, as I'm sure you're aware.
It is the most clear penalty you could ever ask for. He got the ball after he got the leg. That was a Stonewall penalty. Absolute Stonewall.
He would argue that he got the ball, and he did make quite clean contact.
He got the ball after he made contact with the leg. Dumbass. God, these commentators are just the dumbest pricks around. I swear to God. It's absolute Stonewall.
Crucial will that decision prove to be.
Who was it on? It was on Brooks. Absolute Stonewall. That is a disgrace. I don't know how you could ever get that wrong from ref. I don't understand. You're in the perfect position to see that he takes the lead first.
Just felt that.
That's truthful.
There's an inevitability.
Russell Martin not happy with the officiating here.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe Brooks should have shot before, but regardless,
to come up with something. Looking to be the first West Bromwich Albion manager to win promotion via the playoffs since Ozzy Ardiles all the way back in 1993. 3 failed playoff campaigns.
That beat us anyway. Brother in Christ. No one cares, Cole. Honestly. You're not beating us anyway. We beat you twice this season, but you're not beating us now. Yeah, good on you. We're not even in the final yet, mate. Jesus Christ. Man of the match so far, Downs.
He's making the point.
Downs or...
It was a foul inside the penalty area, and it was a foul down below him just a couple of moments ago.
Maybe like a Yanni B or a Howard. But Downs probably. I'm not sure how you could never, how that's not a penalty. I'm going to be honest.
Teammates of Cedric.
His leg comes across and hits his leg before he ever gets the ball. It's never, it's never not a penalty. How many points you finish again, brother? We're both in the playoffs. You finished 3 points above us. What the fucking doodah? Is that really your like big? Oh, gotcha. Oh, we finished 3 points ahead of you. Cool. We're both in playoffs, mate. Doesn't fucking matter, does it? Jesus. Jesus Christ. That's tragic. People complain about basketball. I mean, the reason VAR's bad is because the refs are bad. It's really that simple.
Just sat back down in his seat in the dugout. Turns to
Adam Armstrong offside. They got the
once again.
They got the bronze medal. We didn't. True. Yeah, they got the third place award or whatever, because that matters. I mean, the refs are useless regardless. Like, it doesn't matter if they have VAR or not. They can have 50 replays and still get the wrong. I mean, we've seen it plenty of times in the Prem. The refereeing standard in this country is just awful.
Working for West Brom, but of course it is a tactic which brings much risk.
That's Fraser. I mean, I don't feel like the linesman didn't need to tell the ref Bradley, to be honest. It was completely stonewall. It was very obvious as a penalty. Players is a different story, bud. Yeah, exactly. So why are you talking about we finished third in the league? Oh, we beat you on points. That doesn't matter. Thanks for proving my point. You're a genius, man. You're so smart, aren't you? Jesus. Yeah, we have like a 30% win rate with downs and then like an 80 with him or something like that. Can we play Adam Armstrong Brooks? He delayed the pass.
Walker Peters.
Yeah, they're still useless of VAR. It's just the English standard. Like, that's what I mean. You know how there's the thing of, like, Premier League clubs are voting on getting rid of VAR. I mean, it's not going to make a difference. I mean, the refs are going to be shit regardless. They can't be exposed as often for how bad they are, really. Nice Rebo. If you look at that, if you look at it like that, we bet Ipswich and Leicester twice. Cool. Are you playing Leicester or Leeds? In the no, brilliant. Jesus Christ, bro, your like ability to just make 0 point that's in your favour is incredible, Cobb. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Readying themselves on the touchline.
Oh, did you play Leeds and Leicester in the playoffs? Did you? Oh, interesting.
Being prepared by Carlos Corberán.
Oh, Leeds or no, Leicester or Ipswich.
Looks to send in a cross, which wins his team a corner.
Looks like it might
How
be
long is Adams in for? No clue. No idea.
Obviously the situation that they're now in.
It's like a, what, is it like a tight calf or something like that? I think that's what they said the injury is. I don't know. I don't know how severe it is.
Going forward.
I mean, he hasn't played for 2 weeks. So.
Not really been there. So no
doesn't matter who wins this game. The playoffs are not confirmed to be anyone's going to win it. It's a one-off game. Anything can happen. Just like this game's basically a one-off game. Anything can win. Anything can happen. Ooh. Ooh, what is going on? I don't know what's going on. Good save, McCarthy. Oh, that was a mess in the box.
It's a great save. There's a strong appeal.
I thought there might have been a handball shout.
I think it was off Stevens.
I was a bit confused.
And I think, yeah, a yard or two either side. It's a goal, isn't it? He's just fortunate, McCarthy, that it's straight above his head. He can get his arms up in time. Still a top save.
Man of position. Who doesn't love position?
It's an unlikely score
slide.
for West Brom, although he has scored a fair few this season. Bartley's header drifts just wide.
I mean, if we were to like draw this game and it goes to penalties or something each time, I mean, it's I'd be fuming. The fact that we've not got a stonewall penalty is outrageous. Yeah, we typically always have about 70% at home, position-wise. Away from home, it depends who we're playing. Like, if we're playing like a top 6 team, it'll be a bit lower. If we're playing, obviously, like a relegation team, obviously it'll still be around 70%. Cobb! Oh my God, Cobb, you have to be dumb. So you've come in here saying, oh, we're going to beat you in the final anyway, when you haven't beat us any time this season. We're not even qualified for the final yet. You may be playing West Brom. And then I say, well, we'll beat you twice this season. Why would we not have a chance to play a final? And then you say, how many points did you finish on again? Which has no fucking relevance to anything because we're both in the playoffs. And then you say to me, well, the playoffs are different. No fucking shit, no. Why are you talking about points? Why are you assuming that you're going to win the playoffs regardless? You're just an idiot. Clearly. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't do pins. Nah, pins would be way too fucking nerve-wracking. Looks like Manning's coming on. Maybe for Fraser?
For Southampton, Villa coming on for Carlos.
Yeah, no, people can't sort of differentiate VAR and referees. They think it's separate. They think that the refs and the VAR is completely separate when it's the same.
In the next 25 or so minutes.
The thing I heard about positions being patient, I prefer a lot of position for the sole fact that if you have the ball, you can't concede goals. So the more ball you have, the less opportunities they have with the ball to create something.
Being encouraged to leave the field a little quicker. Ryan Fraser trying
to make the
point that there is a reason why he's departing. It takes warm applause from those in
He's lost the majority of them. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Side are closing in on a day out at Wembley Stadium.
Nah, even like since I was young, Like, I remember watching Southampton when I was like 12, 13. Every time the opposition had the ball, I was fucking fuming. I was like, I don't want them to have the ball. I'm starting up feel. Bradley! Stop being a bitch! Stop being a pussy, man. Alright?
Flying forward, man, not that type of fullback.
Come on, man.
Defensively minded, so
good luck anyway, mate. Carl, don't care.
Shape a little bit more, and maybe
I honestly don't care.
Fellows will get a little bit more license to raid down that right-hand side and get a bit higher.
Nice ball, Harwood. Manning.
The substitute, Ryan Manning. Southampton will settle for the throw. Brom will hope that there will be a contribution from those who have just come off the bench.
Brooks, pass the ball, mate.
By substitutes in
just
the
pass
championship
it.
this season.
Carlos
Corberan has very effectively dipped into his reserves through the course of the regular season. He came back to win one game in the championship, though. West Bromwich Albion from a losing position, and that was against Huddersfield, who of course were relegated.
Remember when you played us? Oh, mistake! Oh, it's a great tackle. Still alive, those. Smallbone. I don't know what the fuck that pass was.
Into the woods yet. Here's Smallbone into Armstrong. All a bit tight.
Nice, Armstrong. Well kept alive.
To nudge it to Downs. Armstrong up slowly. Southampton with
well, yeah, position doesn't equal goals.
The ball there as it was.
It's kind of logical.
Back to the halfway line. Bednarek into Aribo. Midway point in the second half approaching.
I mean, you could have 50 shots to 1, you could still lose. I mean, that's just football.
Perhaps won't push for it too early. Second goal could kill their season.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think there were changes that had to be made, really. The flow of the game was suggesting that Southampton were going to continue to create chances, and West Brom were looking a little bit blunt, so needed to.
Nice ball to Smallbone, beautiful.
Smallbone again.
Oh yes, Adam Armstrong. He's offside, is he though? Oh, it was tight. It looked tight initially.
And again, that defensive approach is proving successful, but my, is it a risk? But
he's a good maybe.
Down there, half a yard
a foot offside.
Adam Armstrong, who finished it very neatly indeed.
He's made so many clever little darting runs there. Just wasn't completely aware of his surroundings. Really cute finish though, across the goalkeeper, left-footed.
So desperate, Adam Armstrong, to have another crack at the Premier League, where he is really still to prove himself at that level. He's brilliant in the Championship. He's got a record of around a goal every 3 games, but it's very difficult playing at the top level.
Right. Oh, referee. Oh, what do you think of Adams? Very good hold-up play, very good sort of in the build-up play, but obviously finishing-wise, no. How is it a foul?
Yeah, it was inevitable that
oh, these refs are shit, mate.
Reaction,
oh my
god. Non-penalty award at the other end. I mean, that was another clear touch on the ball. Yes, it was.
Oh, commentator! I wish I could backhand you. You're fucking so stupid. Oh my god!
Challenge we saw.
It was a penalty, you dumbass. He got the player first. You stupid twat. Oh, these it's like they don't watch the games. They don't watch the games.
Bring on not just their leading scorer
this me, bro.
Thomas Asante, but also their second
I hate commentators, honestly.
Swift too, in these kind of positions,
Jesus Christ.
Is perhaps as good as anyone in the Championship, and coming up with the right delivery. Enhanced hope in these particular scenarios for West Brom. Swift.
It's a good ball. Oh my god. Thank God for that.
And it is a wasted opportunity for West Brom.
That's a good chance. Just needs that strong side foot.
He's offside by about a metre as well.
Just doesn't really connect at all, does he? He makes a hash of it.
Ticking too quickly for West Brom.
See, that ball would work potentially if Ross Stewart was on, or Che Adams.
We are into the final 20 minutes here at St Mary's.
Oh, come on, refs. Jesus Christ. You got a very good record against West Brom. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Can Carlos Corberan, who
What
has
the
never beaten
great name.
Southampton in his managerial career, able to come up.
The commentator's stupid. The commentators just never go against the grain, you know? They'll never go and go, oh, the ref made this mistake or this mistake. They always fucking try and back them up eventually.
He finds Swift immediately under pressure.
Nice tackle, Manning. Manning, look around, bud.
Southampton players, but he's back with fellows once again. Swift.
Watch the run. It's a foul. Chance. Good block. Nice, Stevens. Just clear it. Just hoof it. Just hoof it. Just hoof it, Stevens. Fuck, don't fuck around with it there, mate. Gee, you don't. You know, there's times to play it from the back. There's time to hoof the bastard. Jesus. To try and get a new goalkeeper, we will be because Mizuna's injured. So. We will be getting a new keeper this summer.
Maybe for the first time, Villa picks the wrong option there. Only Thomas Asante occupying the 18-yard box would have been better suited to just recycling the ball and waiting for a better moment.
We just got to get Ross Stewart on.
Fans again would have been
we're so hoping Leeds going to ruin you. Oh, yeah, because Leeds are the greatest thing ever created, apparently. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. It's like you get one win, and it's just, apparently you're fucking prime Barcelona. Get a grip, bro. Fucking hell. I don't understand how people are like this.
Against the West Brom side that have struggled for goals in recent games.
Aren't we trying to get Patrick? I have no idea who that is, man. I'm going to be honest.
Brooks. There's been a constant threat, a constant menace to West Brom through the evening. Will be substitutions made.
I'd never hear a line like that if I had to support such shit to him. Harry, are you like blind or something? So my headline's bad, is it? My headline's bad, is it? Oh, you're fucking stupid, bro. They're true, they beat Norwich, they're basically Barcelona, true. That's true. Support local. Harry, if you had a logical little bit of brain in here, mate, that could function in the slightest capacity, you maybe would ask where I am from. Where are my parents from? Where does my family live? But no, you just assume because I'm sitting here and from a different country, I don't support local. Yeah, brilliant, mate. You're a dumbass.
Yeah, quality player.
Brooks has been brilliant.
Really unlucky.
Match every game from Germany's online from Leverkusen. I mean, shit, if he's getting man of the match every game, I'll take it.
Still delivered it with that degree of aplomb that you associate with his game.
In his place comes Samuel Edozie.
No, I mean, Harry's just a fucking idiot. Pull up your hair, then ugly. Okay, Harry. See you, mate. I don't typically ban people, but you're just fucking annoying. Because clearly you got an eye clue of a fucking top. Nice, Edozie.
Looks to get a flick on it.
See you, Harry. You're a fucking retard.
Thomas Asante, clear foul on him. Referee had a quick look
over Brooks has been good. Yeah, Dave Brooks has been good.
Which
Leeds fans are weird, bro. I don't understand. I've never said anything about Leeds in the slightest, but I don't know. They hate Southampton for some reason. Probably people on Twitter. Yeah, Joe, you can go as well, to be honest. We're looking like it's off. I know. We've lost, mate. We've lost. Surprised we haven't brought on Ross Stewart.
Back to Ryan Manning.
Alright, you can go as well. So many fucking brain dead people today. Okay. Brilliant.
So good in possession,
nice ball.
so good in the way.
Lovely Walker Peters. That's a foul. We'll take that. We're from New Zealand. Do you know if Chad fit? Well, I don't have the inside scoop, but maybe. I don't know.
Southampton do win a free kick, and the yellow card is going to come out as well.
You know what it is? Because they know we'll beat them final. I'm not going to say that anyway. Even if we play them final, I'm not going to go in there and think we're going to spank them because it's a playoff game. Leeds aren't exactly a bad team.
Sliding into challenges, lovely intricate stuff from Southampton around the box.
Who are you banning people on? YouTube, because they're just stupid. They're just Leeds fans trying to rile you up. I don't even know why they're here, to be honest.
Certainly one free kick break. Moment two.
First caution of the contest.
Yeah, I would put Stewart on. I mean, Stewart would be a great help. If say, like, It's 1-0 in 10 minutes time, 85 minutes. We're starting to sort of drift back. Stewart's a good out. Or he's good at, you know, as you said, defensive corners.
First yellow card of the night.
Why do you suppose Southampton families? I'm half English, so born in New Zealand. Dad's side's New Zealand. Mum's side's English. All of my family on the English side are from Portsmouth or Southampton or Winchester.
From which he beat Alex Palmer earlier in the game.
And my mum's born in Winchester. And my uncle was more favoured left foot of They're probably there right now, to be honest. Is Manning going to take this or Smallbone? Support whoever you like. I mean, if you have a half decent reason to support someone, it's fine.
For West Brom, it will
Manning,
Manning,
no, that's shit.
Get that one right, and
I mean, like, my mate, he's not English. He's not got any links to England, really. He supports Liverpool, but that's because both his older brothers supported Liverpool. So when he grew up, I mean, he's watching Liverpool left, right and centre because of his brothers. I mean, it's a good enough reason. Smallbone's such a good player. Yeah, I rate Smallbone highly. I mean, he gets played defensive mid one game because Downs injured and everyone just thinks he's shit.
Step forward for West
Brom. No, that was a shocking free kick.
Level up this playoff semi-final. Just gets the ball caught under his feet.
You know where we should play Smallbone? Not Cam, like an 8.
Downs.
Nice Downs, lovely turn.
Look at the space ahead of him here.
Nice Downs.
Armstrong
Adam Armstrong.
with Armstrong. No!
Oh, what a finish, Adam Armstrong! What a finish! Come on, Adam! That is a finish! Fucking get in, bro. That is the goal we needed. That is the goal we needed. That is an excellent finish. 2 really good goals today. What did I say, guys? I said we had to be clinical, and that is clinical. Oh my god. We can't bottle this, surely. Yeah, kisses around, yeah. Get some kisses, man. I got no idea, Lister. Once you bet Leeds in the final, well, we'll do our best.
His turn was beautifully timed. The pass, excellent, and then I think he takes his chances. He knows that it's going to be difficult to manipulate the
non-block shot, yeah, true. Adam Armstrong scored, Reggie.
So he goes through him, and how many times do we see that? Through the legs, the direction, perfect, really powerful, no chance this time for Palmer. It's quite brilliant second Southampton goal.
It's Southampton. Bradley! Where is the faith, brother? Where is the faith?
Joy for Adam Armstrong, yet another goal for him in what has been a
that guy's shitless, bro. He's pretty ripped, to be fair, for the old man, the old bloke.
Number 22.
Yeah, it's a wonderful finish. That's what I agree as well, Chazza.
But it is almost mission impossible for them now this evening. They're going to have to throw everything they have.
Yeah, get a fucking overtime. You tell him. Get a grip, Bradley.
To save their season, and they haven't got much time left. Crucial role played by Flynn Downs in that goal as well. He took a heavy first touch, but the pitch was open ahead of him, and he just attacked the space before saying to Southampton's main source of goals this season, you take care of this, and take care of it he did. Frustration, disappointment.
What's up, Sky Blue Fred?
West Brom supporters, but those Southampton fans, well, they're starting to plan a trip up to Wembley next Sunday.
Thank God for Downs. That's actually so true. If we did not have Downs, like, we would have finished 10th.
Supporters who will have followed their club all over the land in the hope of seeing West Brom get back to the Premier League. They stand and watch on. There's the realisation that they're going to have to do it all again.
Awful West Brom win, but Southampton are what do you mean awful West Brom win?
West Brom can do something they haven't really looked
like
doing
you don't think they've played well. I mean, defensively they've been good, but they just haven't provided enough threat. They had one good chance.
By Kipre. Wonderful goal, wasn't it, Sam? Really good finish from Armstrong.
Yeah, brilliant goal. I think in that kind of split second.
Thank you for being the Albion. Game's not over yet.
I think he recognised
Game's not
that
over yet.
Furlong would just stood off.
Flynn Downs can have my kids if he wants. No, you'll have Flynn Downs kids. Chazza, get straight, lad.
You could argue that Darnell Furlong should be able to get a little bit tighter to Adam Armstrong, but I think you have to give real credit to the awareness and then the execution of the strike. That's difficult this stage of the game, on his weaker foot as well. I mean, that's the only place.
I mean, I'm not going to say the rest being completely on West Brom's side, because I don't think he has. He's just shit.
Doing it, as you said, throughout the season. He's had an outstanding.
What's up, Han? How are you?
He's clearly too good for the championship.
Han.
Hopefully he'll get another opportunity to test himself.
It's a good ball. It's a really good ball. I mean, that could have been a goal back.
Couldn't just drop it inside.
Reminded me of like a Van Persie attempt at a finish when he scored against Aston Villa.
Brilliant movement, completely unmarked.
And then new keyboard. I'll probably do too. I don't like this keyboard because it's like chunky. I'd like thinner keys.
Well, they have to go for broke West Brom.
Not more of that, please, and thank you.
They will. Alex Moen
Amen.
departs. On comes Andy Weimann. Change number 5. Owned by Carlos Corberán, who has now exhausted his options here tonight. 8.5 minutes.
I thought West Brom would win. I mean, we were always going to be the favourites, but I mean, it was never like West Brom couldn't win.
7 now in total. West Brom have to find something to claw their way back into this contest, to give them hope that they can still salvage something from this semi-final. Quite clearly there on Will Smallbone, and that will allow Southampton to just tick a few seconds off the clock. Yellow card for John Swift. There's desperation time now for West Bromwich Albion.
These tackles are crazy. I mean, that's just the intensity, isn't it?
There's plenty at West Brom. They were in such a dire situation. Carlos Corberán came to the club back in October 2022. They were 23rd in the championship and picked up just 14 points from their opening 16 games. There's an expectation of
nice, friendly.
West Brom to be challenging for promotion, to get a return to the Premier League.
Nice, Adam Armstrong. I mean, he's playing with the ball on the ground. That's got to be yellow, no?
The lack of investment that they had going into the season, they weren't able to pay money. A single player that they brought to the club, the only side in the top 6 that were unable to do so.
Do West Brom have financial issues or something?
Frustrations perhaps just beginning to simmer now for West Brom, who can see it all disappearing before their eyes.
They'll be disappointed with this performance, but there's no doubting that he's done an outstanding job at West Bromwich Albion and thoroughly deserves the opportunity to build and go again with better resources, and they can sign players and bulk and out that squad. Absolutely, just need some better forward players. Still time now, but I think that first goal just feels so pivotal tonight. It's obviously forced Carlos Corberán's hand in terms of the changes he's had to make early. The game plan goes out the window and not really responded since changing the personnel. It's no argument at the moment. This is the right result, the right outcome.
What's up, James?
Realistic hopes for better times ahead for West Brom. There was the takeover of the
Fuck me, McCarthy. You cannot pass. Jesus.
Investment will come in the summer.
Nice, Stevens in space. Foul off the ball. Manning's racing forward. Stevens to Manning. Manning's going to get there. It's a penalty. He's given it. I was going to say, fucking hell. I was going to say, are you seriously not going to give that either?
But in the end, he pointed.
It looked like a penalty.
And a chance now to seal a place at Wembley next Sunday.
It felt like the right call. I think it's Fellows.
Nah, it's a
goes
dive.
in early. I'm not sure from that angle. Stevens
clear
actually weights
dive.
it really well in the end. Looked like he
Very
just
clear
ran out of
dive.
ideas.
Really disappointing from Manning.
Sure, there is much contact there initially.
That's disappointing.
It's less of a penalty than the one that should have been given for Kipre earlier in the half.
Adam Armstrong.
That's the refereeing standard.
Southampton's place.
I mean, yeah, I guess it balances out. We got a Stonewall penalty denied, and we got non-penalty accepted, I guess.
Scored all four. Only Alex Palmer can save West Brom now. St Mary's holds its breath. Armstrong against Palmer.
Ooh, he went the right way. That's 3-0, and that is game over.
And Southampton will contest the Championship playoff final next Sunday for a shot at an instant return to the Premier League.
Ooh. It was a bit dodgy after that first half. It was a bit scary, but that first goal early in the second half really just helped us so much.
Will be on display at the National Stadium in 9 days' time.
What are you watching on? BN Sports in New Zealand.
Was there ever any doubt when Adam Armstrong stepped up?
Well, there was certainly less pressure on that than there would have been 10 minutes ago, but he's such
Adam Armstrong scored, Reggie, from the spot.
Either foot, we've seen that displayed tonight, and it's right in the corner. The old cliche, it's quite a nice height. The difference is he gets real pace on that as well. Fingertips from Alex Palmer.
Oh, the boy's dancing.
Can't keep out the net, and he enjoyed it.
The boy's dancing. The goat.
He very much did enjoy it. Will we see the same at Wembley next weekend? I've got a feeling the cameras will be looking for that man next Sunday.
What's up, Aaron?
Armstrong, Southampton's players.
I'm from New Zealand, mate, so we're basically brothers at this point.
Recognise his importance and the job that he does for
he was giving it his all, man.
What a week it's going to be.
He was cooking.
All associated with Southampton as the build-up to a Championship playoff final begins. In the end, we've had perhaps similar second legs in both semi-finals. Both were 0-0. At half time.
I mean, the Leeds game against Norwich was over by 20 minutes, so it's a bit of a difference.
Southampton legend watches on. He's seen his club do the business here in the second half. Will Smallbones set them on their way 4 minutes after the interval?
Oh, Howard,
wrapped up
bit of a miss hit.
Just one shot on target tonight, as you just saw, for West Brom. That will be a crushing disappointment for Carlos Corberán. His side just haven't really laid a glove tonight here on Southampton. It's been a tepid attacking display. It's going to be some occasion next Sunday, isn't it, Sam? Leeds were superb last night. And Southampton, of course, went to Ellen Road and won on the final day of the regular season.
How is that their ball? How is that our ball? That's what I mean. The refereeing standard is unreal. It was clear Adozi won the ball, so it should have been their throw.
Southampton's fortunes.
Jesus,
talking.
The refs are horrendous.
About sticking to plan A and how the players are just trying to grasp this new system. They'll get better with coaching, with time, and after that day, they absolutely did, going on that incredible unbeaten run, Southampton. So if they can tap into the confidence that they got from that afternoon, and obviously that recent win at Ellen Road, they'll go in a good place. But we saw last night just how formidable Leeds United are, especially those front players. Electric.
Nice, Aribo.
A moment ago for Cedric Kipré.
Why is Ross Stewart not on? Give us a minute, man.
At Wembley next weekend. Two teams with an opportunity to win an instant return to the Premier League. Always a concern when you fall out as to just how long it might take to get back. But for both Southampton and Leeds United,
Ross Stewart's not coming on.
90 minutes
Shay Charles and Rocco are coming on.
So, and Russell Martin now will give the opportunity for a
Aaron, mate. I know all about it. Getting up at like 2 to 4 a.m. every weekend. Love it, mate. Absolutely love it.
Joe Aribo departing, offering his thanks to the supporters who have helped make it such a wonderful night. Shay Charles will come on for the final few moments. We're also going to see the introduction of Joe Rothwell, who comes on to take the place of Will Smallbone, who gets an almighty hug from Russell Martin. Will Smallbone's goal breaking the deadlock in this semi-final. A sweet, sweet strike just after half-time. And Southampton haven't looked back since.
went better than I expected. Yeah, the second half, I think just that early goal from Smallbone into the second half just changes everything, you know?
There will be 7 more minutes
7
to
minutes
see out
added
here
on.
for Southampton.
Jesus.
So you never know. The job you would think is done, but this is the playoffs. Possession
Given away.
stolen back here.
Chance for West Brom.
Can he pick someone else in the middle? He can't, but now it falls to Fellows, who touches it to Swift. Southampton with so many bodies back inside their penalty area. Fellows trying to get the better of Flynn Downs, and he's just hounded and hounded there.
Yeah, I don't know how it's 7 minutes. I don't know, maybe the goal celebrations were too long. I don't know.
You know what's going to come here as Furlong charges towards the ball. Looks to sweep in across, which takes a deflection. Corner to West Brom.
Can't say I'm scared anymore. True. Nah, goal celebrations they don't. I think there's like a certain amount of time that a goal celebration can allow, and then anything over that is added time, I think. I mean, I may be talking shit, but I think that's how it works.
Depth towards the back post. Johnston. Now Swift. He clips in the cross, the header towards goal, and McCarthy hangs on to it.
Maybe the best chance they've been able to create in this second half. Lovely delivery. John
It's just
Swift,
not though, is it?
It's a good one.
It's just not though, is it?
Powerful enough or enough in that far corner to really work.
Love commentators, mate. Talking out their ass. It's just not the best chance they've had
tonight. The second attempt on the target.
In the second half, it's just not
enough. West Bromwich Albion had to improve in that regard after the first leg.
It was an easier watch than expected.
First 45 minutes tonight.
It's because West Brom, like they had like their 5-minute period after we scored where they had a good chance.
West Brom as they look to rebuild.
But other than that, yeah,
13 of the players
they just could never get going.
Not due to be at the club next season with the expiration of contracts, and 4 players on loan as well. Furlong looks to switch the play, but Walker Peters will just nod that one back to Alex McCarthy. And what a turnaround in fortunes for Alex McCarthy. He's looked on for much of this season, but now he's going to keep goal for Southampton in a Championship playoff final. It will be the first ever playoff final for Southampton. As I mentioned, this is just their second taste of the playoffs. Of course, they've spent many years
a really good burst of speed
playing in the Premier League. For West Brom, a record that,
I mean, McCarthy hasn't technically had much to do.
Particularly favourably in their playoff
one
campaigns.
good save, which was the
very
volley.
First time they were in them in 1993.
I don't remember when it was. Sometime in the second
4
half.
failed attempts since. Yellow card for Janon Villa.
He did also drop the ball. He also did give them a few passes.
Do you think West Brom will reflect on their season, Sam, getting into the playoffs, but not able to get the job done? Were Carlos Corberan's hands tied a little with the inability to spend money on players last summer?
I think so. I think from the outside, them coming into the playoffs, they look like a dangerous opponent just because of his track record, what he did with Huddersfield.
Reckon he'll beat Leeds? It could go either way. I mean, it's a one-off game.
To Wembley a few seasons
One team
ago,
could turn up, the other team might not, or vice versa, or both teams turn up, or both teams don't turn up, and they're both shit. I mean, anything can happen.
It's just proved too tough, hasn't it, tonight?
It's a one-off game.
Playoffs was the best they could probably hope for, especially with the emergence of the
Wait, who are
Vipers
you
this
talking about,
season.
Thomas?
But there's clearly been a
Liverpool
gulf
side.
between
Who's going to Liverpool side?
Leeds, Leicester, and Southampton. You only look at the points return to show you that, but they'll be stronger, I think, for the new ownership there next season. Opportunity to mould that squad to get it exactly how Carlos Corberan wants it looking. Those front areas need to get better return of goals, need to get out and out centre forward.
Oh, McCarthy. Oh, if he was going to Liverpool, it'd be like third choice.
Shake up again next season.
Defensively, they've been very strong this season. They only conceded 47 goals. Only Leicester and Leeds.
I don't know. He's leaving.
Better defensive records
I don't know.
than them.
He would leave too, though. I mean, he fell over himself last time. I don't know. I don't know. He can vote that.
5 of them as a player. This is his first taste of the EFL playoffs as a manager, though. Is it going to lead to Southampton's success? And they have had the night they were dreaming of when they went to bed last night. And the side got the job done, and they've done it playing the kind of football that you expect from a Russell Martin team. 64% possession tonight, Sam, which bizarrely is what Russell Martin's sides have averaged in all 4 of his seasons as a manager. And Leeds United are going to have to come up with a way to perhaps disturb that a little next Sunday.
Yeah, I think naturally they'll have a little bit more of the ball than West Brom have had this evening, but still Southampton will have the lion's share. But we know, in contrast to this evening, Leeds all of a sudden have those front players confident again, and you only have to look at their goal return throughout the season, assists as well, to show that they collectively are a real force going forward. That was massive for them, of course, getting to Wembley last night, but the manner of the victory as well, it's too tight to call. Mouth-watering, honestly. Should be a brilliant final.
His fellows, who sees his cross charge down. As it will be some occasion Sunday afternoon at Wembley Stadium. Leeds United and Southampton. Leeds United in one of their performances of the season, perhaps their best performance of the season last night, and Southampton fully believing they can win out at Wembley. Header comes in.
Oh, they've scored.
Brom, well, they do get one back through Cedric.
Oh, they've scored. No clean sheets.
It's not going to mean much.
No clean sheets.
It's going to mean very little indeed, but at least managed to get themselves on the score sheet in this semi-final. And you have to say as well, it's a wonderful header to beat Alex McCarthy.
Yeah, outstanding. Almost as if there was a hush around the ground, probably partly because some of the travelling supporters would have made their way home by now, or attempted to get away early, but just sneaked in the corner. Brilliant header, and they have been a threat to 2 centre-halves throughout the 2 legs. Just not enough of those attacking players in the groove.
It will be
Full time
against Leeds United at Wembley Stadium for a place in the Premier League
next week.
Southampton sweeping aside West Brom in the second half. Will Smallbones set them on their way with a cracking strike 4 minutes after the restart before Adam Armstrong took over. One really well taken goal.
Oh, I don't give a shit, to be honest. I don't care about conceding.
Right at the very end through Cedric Kipre.
We'll see you next week, Space Mate.
And what a challenge it will be for Russell Martin to plot a
that was a good one.
To take
No problem, Thomas Mars.
Yeah,
that was a good one. I mean, first half was about, why are they on the pitch? Why are Saints fans on the pitch?
Their place in the Championship playoff final. Winners
why are we on the pitch? Brother, we haven't been promoted yet.
3 goals
what the fuck? Referee's folding in for what? Why are we pitch invasion? What the fuck is going on? Fuck, what are we doing? I don't think I've ever seen a pitch invasion for making a final, a player final. Oh Christ. That is tragic, I'm not gonna lie. I find that really tragic from our fans. That will just run out. This is tragic. Flynn Down's taking photos of everyone. Yeah, it's going to look great if we lose final, yeah. I mean, this is going to be clowning us for years if this happens. I'm actually stunned that we're pitch invasion right now. I'm genuinely stunned. Okay. That's actually tragic. Bro, what do you mean? What's the point in pitch invasion when we're not even promoted? I'm sorry, but last game of St Mary's this season, but still, I mean, it's I think that's just tragic. Oh, fuck off, KMC, you're a retard. Just fuck off. God, you're such a fucking dude. God, I hate people. Jesus Christ, bro. I'll see you boys for well, I guess I'll see you on Monday, but obviously see you next week for what's it called, player final, where hopefully we'll be celebrating. Alright, I'll see you boys then. Have a good rest of your day, and